to find me. I'll be in the last place you would look, in a place where people used to be, a land that's called reality. You'll find me there.
Fucking game, forget about semi-finals. Forget about semi-finals, let's concentrate on this game.
Start the conversation. You start.
I'm on camera now, so
don't mind the lad. You got to get out.
What's the final?
Who we got in the final then?
Yeah, where's that being played? Where is the trophy presentation out of interest?
We need to know the date, don't we? Just put it in our diaries.
Just turn up.
Have you booked the open top yet? Can you use one of our school minibuses? Just get
the ball going around
school
in a
minibus.
Made a couple of bullet points last night whilst laying on the sofa watching Rob Lamar on Channel 5. Got a little shout out. Made my night.
With his tissues next to him.
I am standing here, Leslie.
You said that last night as well.
Was that the speech when Sarah came downstairs?
Oi, this is on camera.
He was sobbing, he was so upset.
Had Mikey, who dropped out this morning, he's not feeling too well. It changed the way I was playing things because he was originally starting. I was going to go for a more defensive 4-5-1 with it being the cup, start a bit defensive and have 3 attacking people on the bench, which meant we could get more goals or change it up as the game went on. But as such, he's not here. Chris Jam came down last minute, filled up the bench, gives us options on the bench. He can play up front if we need a goal, stick him up as a target man, or he can come on and secure it up at the back when we need it. I'll start with the 3 people that...
I was just saying, screw it up, secure it up, maybe.
I said secure it.
No, I didn't sound like that. You never sound like that. Yeah, right, there's calling me in late and then slacking me off and hitting
The 3 people on the bench starting today who will all get a game. It's a cup game, it's different to a league game. It's tactical. I've had a look at the Ruislip Rovers games from the past, and I've taken into account our last 2 games and tried to start with a team I think's gonna get us on good foundations, and then we've got a couple of flair attacking people on the bench. So the 3 on the bench to start with are Dan Hoppin, Chris Dram and Delroy. Both Dan Hoppin and Delroy have got a lot of legs and will help us out in the second half when we need to get the running going.
Encourage each other as well, yeah? Is there no words from John Finn this week?
Caress the ball, it's your friend. Do you know what I love? Straight from kickoff.
Yeah, get it on you. Put it on you, a bit of respect.
I love that when I noticed that. Thanks.
Morning.
He's out injured already.
Welcome to you on this Sunday morning fixture as Reality FC take on Ruislip Rovers in the quarter-finals of the League Cup. Scott Monto returns to the starting lineup in that creative midfield position. The rest of the team remains pretty similar to what it has been the last couple of weeks. A few partnerships starting to form in the team. And there's John Finn, who would like nothing better than a partnership with that football that Joe Bennett puts out. He doesn't put it out, he puts it into Dan Leckie. Scott Monto does put it out, much to the annoyance of John Finn. Here's Josh Crosswell bringing the ball forward. Monto turns to John Finn, who gives it away. The ball, the number 12 is through early on. It's a good shot, but Rob Lamar is content to see that wide of the goal, and Josh Crosswell is dispossessed. Les Dan Leckie, nice ball over the top. The number 17 for Rovers clears it. There's Priest, cuts inside. Nice on the ball, through the middle, and James Mitchell beats the keeper to the ball. Can he pick out the ball? He can't, and it goes out for a corner kick, which Dave Priest will take. Oh, and Scott Monto's made a nice run to make a short corner. Good ball in from Priest, and it goes to the back post, and James Mitchell whiskers away from an early lead. It's John Finn. There's a nice ball back to Rob Lamar. Hit the clearance straight to number 8. He shoots, and it's dragged wide of the goal. Rob Lamar now with a much better ball up the field, headed on by James Mitchell. And there's Malad Mogadam as he goes through here. It's a good shot. and the keeper just about saves it and collects the ball. John Finn with the clearance. There's Dan Leckie, headed it on. There's Joe Bennett. Brings the ball forward. Gets to number 19, holds him off, and goes past number 17 as well. Nice ball through to Milan Bogdan again. Will he chip the keeper? He can't. Good save from the keeper. And the defender brings the ball out. 19, strong challenge from Monto. And he's brought to the ground, and the referee awards the free kick to Ruislip Rovers, which Scott Monto is not happy about. It's a good strong challenge from Monto, but he doesn't get the ball, and the number 19 wrestles him to the ground. In true Sunday League style, headed on by Mitchell. Number 17 brings the ball out to the number 12, who's gone through the defence. He's onside, and Rob Lamar comes out very, very quick and strong and smothers the ball. And John Finn takes his time and then punts it forward up to Mogdam, who again is in behind the defender. The defender sees it out for the throw. There's actually a corner kick here, which Priest takes. Well, comes over James Mitchell with the header over the bar for another corner. Priest with the ball. Antony Cox in the goal! 1-0 Reality FC! The player manager has been criticised all over YouTube and Facebook, but there he is with his answer, which he gives in the form of a goal. 1-0 to Reality FC. It's Lamar with another really good searching ball forward. Milan Bogdan puts it in. James Mitchell comes in. Oh, he's hit the post, and he follows it up. 2-0. James Mitchell with the finish, and he's hugged and cuddled and caressed and loved by his teammates as he makes it 2-0. We need to see that goal again. He somehow went past the keeper, and there's more love from more players as Reality FC enjoy the moment of going 2-0. There is James Mitchell. It's a lovely finish, and it's off the post, and it looks like it's gone out. And James Mitchell follows it up, side foots it into the side netting, and makes it 2-0. Priest with the corner. Ball falls to Milan. There's Coxie again with the effort, and the ball juggling all over the place. And there's Priest, but he's been tackled. Ruislip Rovers look to build a counter-attack here as the winger goes past John Finn. Here comes Priest, but he's gone to the ground, holds up play. The striker turns. Crosswell under pressure, the ball goes in behind, and there's Priest still trying to make amends here, then against the number 12, and he sees it out for a corner kick. Good tracking back from Priest. Here's the corner. Goes low. There's Joe Bennett with the clearance. It falls off Shinoda. Oh, it's an own goal off Shinoda's arm, and nobody wants to see a replay of that. Shinoda only knows too well what it's like to come off his arm, as he gave away a penalty in a previous match. Very unlucky. And the shot comes in. Lamar with the save. The shot came in from 17, and Rob Lamar with a strong left arm tips it round the post. Put on by number 20. Ruislip Rovers well and truly back in this game. Number 8's gone through here, and Rob Lamar puts him off. And the number 8 there lets us know what he thinks about that. There's Scott Monto. And he's brought to the ground, and there's Mike Shinoda. There's a nice ball in behind for James Mitchell. Comes across. Oh, good tackle by number 19, and he clears it away. Almost in a panic. Priest with the ball now. Looks to bring the ball across. There's Crosswell with the shot, and that's out for a throw.
Against this team. Oh mate, that's a fucking pinball and a half.
Finny, gone.
Well, we've just stopped doing what was making us play well.
just punting it. You know, we're not taking our time on the ball. Scott, first 20 minutes you were running the show. I'm not saying we're playing badly because you stopped playing, but you've not had the opportunity to, have you? Because you're not getting the ball. So the way I see it, just get the ball to Scott. You know, I don't want to fucking blow smoke up his ass, but he was running the show. So get the control, and then Bennett and Scott just behind us, waiting for the ball to close in the gap. Because what happens sometimes when we got 5 of us all, then there's massive gap between the defence and the midfield, and they just play it around there.
No, this is a massive game, our biggest game of the season now. 45 minutes. You know, our season could be up, or we could be into a semi-final.
Always injured, isn't it?
I was coming over to you, but you got up.
So the second half is underway. It's Dan Leckie with the throw. Cleared by Antony Cox, and he does clear it on the second attempt. There's a ball in behind, Shinoda's there, does enough, and Rob Lamar collects, but he's dropped it. John Finn brings it out and plays the ball into Dan Leckie, and it's a free kick to Reality FC. Reality FC in trouble there at the start of this second half. Here's Monto. He's tackled and the ball is played forward up to the number 11. Oh, good strong challenge from Monto. He wins back the ball and Cox makes sure and puts it out for the throw. Leckie with the throw. John Finn shoots, but Shinoda plays it back to Crosswell. Dan Leckie. John Finn. Mogadam out wide, plays it into Priest, who goes past 20 and he's pushed, and the referee waves away protest for a penalty, and the left back plays it out for the throw. Monto goes in behind here, holds off number 19, turns and the ball goes out of play. Oh, Leckie's been beaten by the number 11, but he holds him off. John Finn plays the ball up to Monto, plays nice ball into Mogadam, who returns the pass. Monto goes through on the right here, has a look up. Joe Bennett with the missed header. There's Priest. So a shot, a good effort into the keeper's hands. And he plays it up, and it's a substitution for Reality FC. Dan Huppin, rested last week, makes his return 20 minutes into the second half of this game. Can he impress manager Antony Cox and win his place back? Oh, Antony Cox makes a strong challenge to see that out, and the referee gives a free kick. 11 takes, he whips it across, and Bennett's there with the clearance. The number 3 hits that, and it's wide of the goal. There is Dan Huppin. Plays a nice ball into James Mitchell, but it's with the defender. Nice ball out wide, and Dan Leckie's beaten here by the number 11, and Rob Lamar's coming out, and number 11's gone down! He didn't actually touch him. The referee is not to be fooled by the number 11's dive. The number 11 does point out for a corner.
Not a chance.
Rob Lamar and the number 11 show good sportsmanship as Monto comes off. A tired looking Monto as Delroy Brown comes on for some fresh legs. Dan Huppin with the corner. Headed clear by 19. Dan Huppin with the return ball, good ball in, and Mogadam close with the header. The number 20 clears it up, only as far as Crosswell. Takes his time. Plays a John Finn style ball up to Mogadam. Plays a nice ball across. There's Dan Huppin with the shot. Ooh, whistles past the post. Good effort from Dan Huppin. Dan Huppin now with this corner kick. Goes over, and there's David Mitchell! 3-1 to Reality FC to seal the victory for Reality with 20 minutes remaining now. It's a lovely ball from Dan Huppin from the corner, and James Mitchell escaped his marker at the back post and slotted it home for his second goal of the game. And the players have a spring in their step as they make their way back.
Yeah.
for the kick-off. The ball is switched across to the left winger, the number 11 again. Plays a nice ball up there, and it's Rob Lamar, and he's
No,
dropped
you
it.
can't be
Number
doing
12 over the bar. Rob Lamar goes down very quickly to the striker's feet and just does enough to make amends. Antony Cox now brings Chris Jerem on for Mogadam to shore things up, see out the victory with the extra man in defence or midfield. We'll see where he's playing shortly. But the number 11's gone past Jerem, plays a nice ball over the top. The number 12 through him. Rob Lamar's there, and this time definitely gets the ball. Definitely the player does not dive, and definitely Reality FC keep possession. And it's a long searching kick forward. Good battling from James Mitchell as Delroy Brown plays the ball into Huppin, who's hit a good shot. Oh, the goal! 4-1 to Reality FC. Dan Huppin answers his critics with his usual celebration, which we've not seen much of this season, but surely has caught the eye of manager Antony Cox with that strike. The keeper just gets a hand to it, but the power was too much as it sailed into the net. Rob Lamar with the kick, and Jonathan does some keepy uppies, plays it into Cox, who doesn't do any keepy uppies. But the ball does fall to James Mitchell, who's gone through, he goes round the number 5. On the kick, he's gone down. He gets back up and scores his hat-trick. Reality FC 5, Ruislip Rovers 1. And that surely puts an end to this match, as Reality FC go to the semi-finals of the League Cup. It's a big game for Reality FC to come, but this game is well and truly over. You can see James Mitchell here, sees the keeper, said, you know, good tackle from the defender, and he goes down, but he gets straight back up, rolls it into a goal. A hat-trick for Mitchell, a win for Reality FC.
Yeah. There we go, a smile.
It's nice, isn't it?
It is very nice. Well done, Mitchell. Yeah.
Thanks for the actions, though, mate.
Where's Danny?
You were man of the match from also, mate.
Well done, Danny.
I was talking in the car about you not
Well played, manager.
Take the ball and wash it and bring it back.
That last one was good luck.
Lads, 5-1 win today.
Yeah, massive.
3 scored by yourself.
Yeah, very happy. I've been had a bit of a drought on goals this season as well, so it's nice to get a 3 in the back of the net. Match ball.
Well deserved.
Thank you very much.
How do you think we played as a team?
Yeah, really good attacking, great defending. I think today was the best I've seen us look all season, so really happy.
So
Looking
how
forward
do
to
you
the
think
next
we'll
round.
fare going into the semi-final?
Yeah, up for it.
Yeah?
Trophy's ours. It's ours to lose. Really
Ours
happy.
to win.
Yeah. Wow, we've already won it in my eyes, so it's ours to throw away now. So
Your man in the match of today?
Coxey.
And why would that be?
Solid at the back, won every header, got the first important goal for us as well. Thought he was solid. I think he had a bit to prove out there as well, getting a bit of stick off the people on online. So I think he proved a lot of people wrong today.
Anyone else stand out for you?
I think Millad, Engine, Josh again, legs in the midfield, really good. But whole team today, really impressed. Really looking forward to our next game now.
Excellent, thank you.
Hey, no problem.
If anybody
we've had. Playing off high line against one, especially when you're one in, face that city.
I won't be catching up